Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jay, MorninAfterKill, and if you've been following along my channel recently, you may remember a few weeks ago, it's probably closer to about a month back, I made a video going pretty in-depth in detail about my lifelong struggles with my mental health issues. Those of you guys that don't know, I've suffered from bipolar disorder, depression, and extreme anxiety. And I was talking about how I really needed to take a break from pretty much everything in life, since all the stress just kinda came bursting from every seam in my life. And it actually led to me having my first panic attack, and it was so bad that I actually ended up going to the hospital because I legit thought that I was having a heart attack. Like, seriously, it was 100% like one of the most scariest experiences of my life. And, you know, after about 4 hours in the hospital, getting blood tests, urine tests, EKGs, and CT scans, the doctor gave me a relatively clean bill of health. And following that a few weeks later, also an even larger bill of sale. Which kind of sucks, but, you know, at least when it comes to hospital bills, that shit don't affect your credit score, and they don't really come after you hard enough to worry about the cost, so fuck it, right? But in the weeks that's followed since then, you know, my anxiety in life has just been at an all-time high, like just through the roof. So I decided that I needed to take a step back from everything, wanted to reevaluate some things in my life and figure out how I could bring myself back down to a relatively functioning level in my life. Because if I couldn't, then it actually might be time to enlist the help of a licensed therapist and possibly some sort of anti-anxiety and depression medication, since the medicinal marijuana that I have been using over the years has recently been exasperating my anxiety and making it worse. And I really don't like taking pharmaceutical medications unless it's an absolute last resort, especially since, you know, if you followed along on my road to 30, you'll know that I've witnessed many people that were near and dear to me die due to overdoses and complications from these medications. So for me to even come anywhere near considering taking any type of pills for my condition shows you exactly how bad I was in need of just some sort of relief, man. But then I started researching into CBD oil treatments on the internet, which has actually been gaining, you know, a lot of traction within the mental health community and industry. So I was looking into it, and it pretty much gives you all the benefits of medicinal marijuana, but has none of the psychoactive THC compounds that give you the high feeling that marijuana does, which seemed like a pretty good fit for me, considering that marijuana, like I said, it's done wonders for me over the years with keeping my moods leveled and my depression at a minimum. However, at 35 years old, being stoned out of your mind for most of the day, playing video games, what might seem like fun, but when it actually comes time to doing some adulting, you know, that shit can kind of get in the way. Especially since, like I said, the marijuana has also been exasperating my anxiety and making it worse. So, like I said, I did some research and I found a few companies that manufacture CBD oil, and I contacted them and discussed whether or not this might be a good fit for me. I mean, if it's helping people out there with muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, seizures, and even cancer pain management, I'm willing to give it a shot for some of that good old-fashioned depression and anxiety that ails my body. And I found a company that was willing to work with me, and actually sent me out a free sample to try, which I know that sounds like super entitled of me to go out and contact companies and try to use whatever following I have on the internet to get a free sample. But at that point, you know, I was just desperate for some relief, and you know, I haven't streamed in over a month due to my anxiety. I was spending money left and right on all sorts of stupid homeopathic remedies that say they relieve stress, but really are just more of a placebo. Also was going back and forth between the doctors, and I just couldn't wait for someone to come out here and buy a pair of shoes off of me for me to be able to afford to buy something that might not work for me. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I didn't care how it made me look. I just wanted some, like I said, I wanted some relief. Luckily, Nature's Ultra CBD oil company was willing to work with me and figure out if this is right for me, and they hooked me up with a free 500 milligram bottle of their lemon lime flavor CBD oil. Should actually kind of taste pretty good. That's besides the point. That was about 2 weeks ago. Right now, I've been using their CBD oil for a little over a week, let's say somewhere around 10 days, and I'm pretty happy to report back that I've seen an incredible decrease in my overall anxiety levels. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't have anxiety still, because I do have a very minimum level of anxiety, but the CBD oil has brought it down to a level to where I'd say it's more mildly discomforting for me than an actual issue for me at the moment. You know, I still get the tightness in the throat every now and again when the anxiety hits, but you know, I can deal with that. I can deal with that through some deep breathing exercises, some relaxation, sometimes even guided meditation. I know it sounds stupid, but that shit actually works. But what it really helped with the most, I gotta say, is that creeping anxiety feeling. I don't know if any of you guys out there have ever actually dealt with extreme anxiety, but you know, there's this point to where you can feel the anxiety building up to you. It starts as like a pit in your stomach, and it grows from like the size of a walnut to like the size of an avocado, and then you start to feel like a bear is hugging you, which leads into the heart beating like there's a coked out bear in the forest looking for some food, right? You know what I'm talking about? Just boom, 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 boom. And that usually leads into that impending doom and gloom, you're gonna die feeling, which can trigger into a full-blown panic attack. Those of you guys that have never experienced anything like this, I don't wish it on you at all. Those of you guys that have experienced this, you know exactly what I'm feeling. It's like just absolutely the worst. But I gotta say though, one of the most unintended side effects of the CBD oil that I really wasn't expecting was, I mean, you could probably hear it in my voice right now, that it's really just kind of elevated my moods significantly. Enough to the point to where I was actually able to stream 3 times this week for about 5 to 6 hours at a time. And I was able to go visit my son for his birthday, which doesn't really seem like that big of a deal, right? But that also includes seeing and speaking to his mother, my ex, my baby's mama. And anyone with a baby's mama will tell you that in itself, that situation is just, it's stressful as fuck, man. Even if it shouldn't be stressful, it is. And, you know, I actually liked the Nature's Ultra product so much that I not only put in an order to try out their roll-on CBD products, which is kind of like a vapor rub type application instead of taking it orally, but also, since I've been sharing my experience online every step of the way, and I have a positive testimony to their effectiveness of their product, Nature's Ultra actually asked me this weekend to become officially affiliated with their products as a social media ambassador. That's actually a pretty awesome opportunity, because not only am I able to share my experiences with a product that's actually been extremely beneficial in repairing my mental health issues and keeping me stable, but it also means that now I got a discount code for those of you guys out there that were on the fence about trying CBD oil. I see you guys in the comment section of my last video about this. So not only do you get 15% off with my code, but also you get that free fast shipping with the code MAC15. And I know some of you guys are probably gonna say after hearing, oh man, clickety clack, Mac sold out. This video, you're just trying to sell me some snake oil or something, right? Nah, man, that's 100% like furthest from the truth. If I didn't think that this worked, or that some of my viewers can benefit from this, I wouldn't even bother mentioning it. But anyone out there that's been watching my videos for years will tell you that when I tell you that something is quality, whether it be my wristbands, my lanyards, or even my 6 years sponsorship with Cyberpower, that when I say something is quality, I mean it. And I don't advertise anything that I don't 100% fully believe in. You don't believe me about that shit? Go ahead and ask Scuff Controllers why I turned down their sponsorship agreement a few years ago. Oh yeah, that's right. Because every PS4 controller I purchased off them broke, and they refused to fix it if I didn't sign a sponsorship with them. And let's be real, I probably could have made a ton of money by being sponsored by Scuff, but you know, it didn't feel right. Like I said, I don't fuck around when it comes to my subscribers, my word, and definitely not when it comes to mental health issues, whether it be yours or mine. For sure. Let's be real though. For someone like me, who has smoked weed religiously for 25 years, to be able to just give it up like it was nothing over some CBD oil, this has gotta be some good shit, right? So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you can leave thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you currently take CBD oil? Do you know anybody that does? Or have you been researching it, but you haven't really had a reason to pull the trigger or give it a try? If you have any questions about it though, hit me up in the comments, my Twitter, my Discord, anywhere really. You know, I always got time for you guys. I'll answer anything you want to know to the best of my abilities through my own experiences, and maybe, you know, we could help each other out on this journey towards getting this mental health issue that I would say America, but it seems like the world is having some really strong mental health issues lately. Let me know in the comment section down below. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.